Let's talk about that reduction of $545 million to the FBI base resources. It's certainly true we don't have a budget. Certainly the conclusion that with what we have, it made sense to proceed with these hearings so that the appropriations process can continue. And we look to Director Patel to help fill in spaces as to what is going to occur based upon what he knows, which presumably is maybe significantly more than what we know is the plan at the FBI. The document that we've received asserts that savings, this $545 million, can come from reductions in DEI programs, pet projects of the former administration, and duplicative intelligence activities. Is that accurate? Is that capable of being done, that we can find this in what I suppose most people around here call waste, fraud, and abuse? Or does it have real consequences to the level of personnel and the capabilities of meeting the mission of the FBI?
Well, I think my job, Senator, is to make sure we can find it. We've identified a lot of it already, and we'll continue to do it irrespective of where the budget lands, because we can't have waste, fraud, and abuse. But I'll make the mission work on whatever budget we're given.
But that means lowering the mission, right?
I think right now where we are, Senator, is that stepping back from 432 years ago, there's vacancies at the Bureau that have been held vacant for a number of years. So while the Bureau is on the books for 38,000 folks, over the last 3 years and 2 years, that has been attrited down to about 35 and change, because those vacancies have gone unfunded. And so we're not in a position right now to say, let's just hire 3,000 people back. We couldn't do that if we even had the money tomorrow. That would take quite some time. And so we have been working on the numbers that we currently are at. And I think the budget that we've put forward would not force me to remove active duty line agents, is the mission I'm protecting against.
Director, when you say the budget we've put together, you're talking about the skinny budget that we've seen. Okay. What more would you be able to do if you're able to fill those vacancies?
If we were able to fill those vacancies, we would continue expanding upon the project that I started about reorienting assets across America and growing our facilities in places like Patel and Redstone and West Virginia, where we have CGIS and some other campuses. So those are things we could do.
Tell me what concerns you or I or the rest of us should have in the departure of senior members of the FBI if the budget is insufficient to fill positions. How do we keep senior officers from retiring?
I think, Senator, it's a problem everybody has. If people want to retire, they're going to retire. The good news is, from the folks that I've met in the Bureau, we've been able to retain significant levels of senior leadership, both in Washington and throughout the country. And so I think with the renewed mission that we have under this administration, folks are just standing in line to continue to take on the mission set, and they've adjusted over the last few years to doing more with less.